Okay, sorry about that. Back to the regular schedule, like I was saying. Okay, so the dude that was just in the green shirt and the other one that was in the that I said pulled the elevator or whatever. Now I know when they come past that they helped take care of that man that was terrified or whatever. And the other lady that just passed her, the mop that got on the elevators, the one that's responsible. Now I know I didn't show it. There she go. I know I didn't show it in this video, but I've showed it on my channel before because I don't want to degrade the man no more than he's already been degraded, and then he's been forgotten as it is. But her right here, she gonna go get the man right now from wherever they got him at. And notice her body language, like before and afterwards. Like she looks very like antsy, like she just ready to get it over with. Like she's stretching. She's doing the same things that the dude in the red coat was doing. That's how I know that they doing what they doing. And Pete, again, time jump. I mean, it was only 2 minutes on that one. I'll acknowledge that one. But like I said, there's always elevator play. See that? Where they going? To the kitchen? I think so. Look. Now, remember when you'll see her again, because she went up at what? It was 9:44 when she went up. Watch when she come back downstairs. And then you can go to my other video, like, and you'll see at this same particular time what she had in her cart. And it wasn't no sheets. And then this one right here, didn't she just finish mopping? And then how many times she gonna clean? She just like Chubby. And you ain't seen him either. You see how quickly like they can just disappear and you forget about them? But I'm still focused on them because they're my main three suspects within this video right here. So I've continued to watch them. And she looked very familiar. Very familiar. Y'all know who that is. Y'all write it in the comments below, I'm sure. And then this next person, I ID'd him. And why was he peeking out the elevator as well? But not this one, the very next one. And I'm going to show you who he was. Look, time jump, elevator peek. There you go. Pete. He did it fast. But guess what? We caught him. That's him right there. I probably should have paused the video so y'all could have seen that was him. That ain't the only time they peek out the elevator. My suspect peeks out too. Chubby. At 2:17, right? I'm gonna just say 2:17, right? But it was the PM. Alright, so here's the part that I took out with the guy. Now see, that's her. This is the scene with the guy. I didn't really get it because I didn't want to keep degrading him, but you can see it a little bit. Like, you'll see him still there. But as you can see, still frantic, still antsy. Like I told you, before and after. She was antsy before she went up, and now she antsy again. And now she's stretching. When she done pulled her back out, trying to hack them up, what she do? These ain't no regular housekeepers, y'all. Because if they was, then why don't it seem like the stuff they doing is normal? Like, they just taking the sheets up and coming back down with the same stuff. I can't wait to drop that sheet video after this. I just want to do the breakdowns first because I promised you guys those first. I already have the sheets video prepared. It was already with the breakdowns and everything. I just didn't put it out because I like to go in order, kind of. Like, I don't want to be running all around the place. But there was a lot going on this night. And they tried to make it seem like when he came out, the elevator and all that stuff, it was after all this. So they can save their asses once again. But meanwhile, you just saw him in that bag, and it was 11:16. Oh yeah, and we're gonna talk about this guy too. I got him in another hallway, going the opposite direction 2 minutes before, in the lobby stairwell. Now they took that video off, but I got the actual footage because I was recording and watching these guys so much to where I got it. And I'm about to show it to y'all right now, just because he on this film. Now Pete. Now you see that time? It say 11:31 at the top on the right hand side. So this should match up, right? But look at the time right after he passes. And I'm gonna bring y'all attention to something. Now you saw he was just over there at 11:33. So I just had to pause it so I can like say what I want to say without jumping ahead. But as you see, like all the people that I've been pointing out and been watching very closely, because this ain't my first video of me covering these same people, but you'll see even after they time jumps that they still behind each other. Like still, if you go look back, he's very like close up to the big lady, Big Shirley or whatever. Like he's still up on her ass, and then right after he leave, you gonna see the messy buns bitch come behind him. And then you never seen this guy come back down these elevators at all. Like not once throughout this whole entire video. I was waiting to see him, but I never did. Because, like I said, the time jumps has continued to hide whatever activity they're doing. And if this is such just normal and nobody should be hiding anything, then what they hiding? Why they got all these time jumps then? And why is there people just playing on the elevator and you don't never get to see who it is majority of the time? But when you do, it's always somebody I've either pointed out already. Well, I'm going to just say that. It's always somebody I pointed out already. And that's crazy because I had to go back on those particular incidents. Like, where the people peeking out, I didn't even know, like, who them was. Like, after a while, I was like, wait a minute, let me pause the video like I've been doing. Let me stick to how I've been seeing shit. Like, let me pause it and catch him. So, I pause and play. Bam, catch his face. Every time. But the next thing I want to go into is, like, how she came downstairs and then they put him after her or whatever. Like, they put the older man, the John Tolman, I believe his name was, how they put him after her. They did the same thing with Kanika, y'all. The same thing. I think they just did hers in reverse. I think they put her, well, yeah, the same thing. I think, like, I got her in another hallway and I found it too, again. So that one's going to be a little better and clearer for y'all. But I feel like that's the same thing. That's the kind of point I'm trying to make. That they use, like, the time jumps and as well as, like, the play with the times. Like how they got the date on and time on one side in one video. Then it's on another video on just other side. Or they'll have two times to go with it. Like, it don't make sense. And this man fucking, he going in one other direction in one hallway that's right next to this one. But he's supposed to be right here at the same time too. Like 2 minutes later. How's he going the opposite direction? And if it was 9:09 and 11:31 and he in the lower, the lobby stairwell and going towards the kitchen, then how is he right here going upstairs 2 minutes later? But we never seen him go the other way because the time jump. Like, I'm just, man, this shit just beyond me. Like, they blowing me, man. It's just crazy. Like, I know what's up. And I'm not that fucking stupid. I'm using logic. And every time I tear them up. Every time. They can't explain why he's in two different places at once. The security guards in two different places at once. Every time somebody go upstairs, you got another suspect right behind them. They doing all this just off the wall shit. They get shit covering everything up. But they so normal. And they work there. And they ain't doing nothing wrong. Let them tell it. What I call bullshit. Like I've been saying. But the video about to cut off on me again. This is why it's taking me so long to get these out to y'all. Because my phone is just like so terrible. Like with storage space. It's just sad. So I'm gonna drop another one. And I'm gonna go more into the rest of the things that I gotta say. Alright.